Hey guys, welcome in, welcome in. It's that time of the week again. We're here to show you all of these beautiful crystals and have some fun, tell some jokes, be us. And that's always best. Welcome in. So as you can see, it's me today. As we Athena is off doing Shop LC, which we all love watching her doing. I hope you guys were able to see her. And so yeah. I have to tell you the rules. You know that, even though I don't like them. Please make sure if you want to play today, we have some rules. Once I say what something is, and then Team SG, with the ones with the gold box, post the name and price of the item, that's when you can comment sold if you want it. Hey guys, welcome. Please, if only bid once. If you bid multiple times, it looks like you want multiple. Also, please make sure you are on live chat. If you are on top chat, it always looks like you're the first one. If you're on live chat, it's closer to what our team sees, and that's what we have to go by. Hey guys. Isn't she great on TV? I'm always like, dang. She one-upped herself again. So, let's be nice to each other. Remember that no matter what, for the collection of the winners, it has to go based off of what our team sees. And we have a wonderful team here helping out behind the scenes. We've got Amber and Jazz, and of course we've got our wonderful turntable guy over there, Luis, and Cersei online. Welcome. Hey guys. Was that all the rules, or did I forget something? I might have. You never know. Oh yes, please make sure your YouTube handle is associated to your Sage Goddess account. That's right there when you type something in the chat box where it says @ and then your name, that's the name that has to go in there with the @ symbol. If you don't, we won't be able to get you that invoice, and then you won't be able to get your goodies. And we all know that, we all want our goodies. Woohoo! Alrighty, so we like to start with a giveaway. In order for the giveaway to happen, all you gotta do is comment in that chat box, yes, please, OMG, I need it, me, anything like that, and it'll be good for you to go. Do you guys want to see what it is that I actually have for you guys today? This is just the first giveaway. The second giveaway is even better. This is a clear quartz and garnet magician's pendant. This is just the first giveaway. If you would like this one, all you gotta do is say yes. Yes, please. OMG. Hi, guys. I'm gonna let you guys start jumping in on this. Welcome in. Oh, somebody got their glass of wine? That sounds good. I like how you think. Yes. Okay, guys, let me see. Where is this going? Where is this going? All right, this is going to, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this right. Q 3606. KEIVAQ. Kiva Q 3606. I saw you, Amber. Congratulations! May this come into your life with many blessings. Woo woo! Ah, yay! I'm so happy! Alrighty. Now we're going to go on to some items that more than one person could possibly get. I have a few of these, but not a whole lot. These are polished sulfur quartz. And you got to call out, Amber. So this is sulfur quartz, and we have 3 sizes of them for you today. The smallest size here is 1.5 to 2 inch. I only have 5 of them, and they're $19. Then we have our 2 to 2.25 inch ones. I only have 2, and they're $29. Then we got our big guys here, the 2.25 to 2.5 inch. I only have 2, and it's $39. So what's really cool about sulfur quartz is during the growth process of these quartz, sulfur ions actually molecularly bonded to the quartz ion. So it's a little bit different than a trace inclusion. This is almost like the earth aura treated itself with sulfur. That's what it's more like on this one, and that's why it's really cool. Sulfur itself is all about alchemy, and it symbolizes the spirit or the human soul, Mercury the mind, and salt the body. Alchemy isn't just the literal transformation of lead into gold, it's transforming one energy into another and the shift of the energies within. So this is all about helping you shift and change yourself down at your own molecular level. So if you're trying to make those really hard, deep changes in your body and in your life, this is the one that's going to help you. It's going to help you alchemize what you need and gain the access. So congratulations to whoever is getting these. It's really hard to come by this stone. It's almost never found, and that's why we only have a little bit of it left. So if you would like it, go ahead and grab it. Next, I have one of our amazing balms here. This is called our Decalcify balm. And what's in it I only have some of these, so if you want them, go ahead and grab them. And I'm telling you right now, this is the cheapest price because they're just $19 today. $19 for the Decalcify balm. What is in here is basabu oil, beeswax, coca beans, avocado butter, and shea butter. And then it is infused with the Decalcify perfume. And it's myrtle, blue chamomile, grapefruit, rose attar, blue tansy, plus blue lotus. And then there's a labradorite chipstone inside. This is all about decalcifying that pineal gland. Your pineal gland is right here, and it's your third eye that helps you see out. A lot of times when you're having a hard time really being able to break through and see where you need to be, and you're not getting those downloads that you usually do, it's because your pineal gland is probably calcifying over. You need to be able to break out of there and let it open free. So the way how you would use this is you would take some of it, rub it between your fingers, and then rub it right here on your temples, and then rub it right here on your third eye, and it will actually, as it soaks in, it helps break that apart so you can actually be able to, have those downloads that you usually see, have all that information processed through to you easily. And when you have dreams, but then you can't remember, A lot of that is because you're calcified over. When you do have dreams and you can remember them and you can figure them out, write them down, create that dream journal, that's when you really have a chance to break through and get even more out of what you are downloading during your sleep. During your sleep cycle, that is when most of the things from the across the veil are able to get to you because you're in that dreamlike state. But if you are calcified over, they're not going to be able to get through to you. These, not only does it have all of that, but you see how nice and solidified that is? All you need to do is rub your finger on it. Just, I'm not going to because I don't want to dirty someone's up. But you just rub a little bit and it comes off nice and easy on your fingers and rub it in. This is going to last you a long time because you don't need a whole lot. A little bit goes a long way. So congratulations on whoever is getting our Decalcify balm. And it smells amazing. Everyone's saying Amber is awesome. She is. Alrighty, where are we going next? Okay, you guys, look at these. They're so cool. These are cubic blue fluorite specimens. You guys, these come out of these ones are coming out of Africa this way. It's an African based fluorite, and look at how it cubes up. Each and every piece is forming a true cube unless it's starting to grow a secondary cube along its edge. Just so you know, I have the two sizes. I only have 6 of the small, and they're $49. They are 5 to 6 inches. And then I only have 2 of these larger ones. They're 8 to 9 inches, and they're $79. The other thing that's really cool about these cubic fluorite specimens is they all have this drusiness all the way around it. When it looks like that, it's what we call sugared. So this is a sugared form of fluorite because there's so many druzy crystals that are encasing it. It looks like it's actually set in sugar. So what that is there's multiple quartz points all the way through this. So it's taking the energy of this teal blue fluorite, which is all about removing the obstacles out of your way for you to get, so you can speak authentically and see authentically. And then it's amplifying that with all of the crystals. And then I love on the back, you can actually see the host stone as to where it was growing out of. And look at right here, you can actually see where the cubes started growing out of that host stone, and it's still holding some of it right along the edge. That's why I love natural crystals so much, because you can see so much of that. Like on this big piece here, you can see where that host stone was, but look, this one, the fluorite is wrapping all the way around that host stone. Isn't that so cool? I love it. So again, I only have 2 of these big ones, and they were $79, and I only had 6 of the small ones at $49. I love this stone so much. And a lot of times, with a lot of the fluorites that are coming out, as you can see here, they fluoresce under a UV light. So this is something that you can put in a case and put a UV light on and watch it fluoresce. Isn't that fun? You know I like my light shows. Alrighty. Where are we going next? Okay, so these are really fun. These are rings that are carved out of abalone shell. Isn't that awesome? I These are of course sized because you can't make abalone adjustable when it's just the shell. So I'll let you know the size. We have a They are small. So we have a size 4. I have 11 of them and they're $19. I have a size 5.5. I have 4 of those and they're $19. And I have size 6. 4 of those and they're $19. So again, a size 4, a size 5.5, and a size 6 is what I have. If you want one, please make sure you say your size. But look at how cool they are. They are showing all the way around the different colors that the abalone holds. Look at that. You can see the full banding in the middle. And the shapes are all a little bit different because as they were carving these, they had to go with how the shell was working. You see that? If you are like me and you think these are so amazingly cute, but there's no way you would ever be able to fit your fingers in there, this is what I do with mine. I take them and then I take some of my smaller spheres and I use them as little sphere stands. You see that? And it's a cute little addition to your sphere collection. So even if you don't fit one of these sizes, you still can use it as a sphere stand. Abalone is really, really, really interesting. The shell contains that thick layer of the iridescent mother of pearl that is 3,000 times stronger than a single crystal of calcium carbonate, and it's the mineral of which they were made from. Abalone brings forth the mystical power of the element of water, bringing energies of inner beauty, protection, comfort, and peace. Yes, it's another great one. You can put a cord on it and a chain and wear it as a pendant. That'd be really cute, huh, you guys? Oh, that would be adorable. Good call, Cersei. So congratulations to whoever is getting these. I'm a big abalone fan. I always have been. They're so interesting. They're just fun. I have fun watching them too. And they're really, really, really good filter feeders for our oceans. They help clean them up. That's a good idea too. Turn them into little earrings. Put a little hoop on there. See, you guys are all smart. You guys are so smart. You guys can figure out anything. Alrighty, the next I have, this is the last 6 of these that I have. I was so excited that somehow they made, we still had some. I made this set a couple years ago, but we have 6 left. Let me show it to you. This is what I call my little abundance altar. So what you are getting is this base is a mixture of green garnet and hessonite garnet, which is all about abundance. Then you have a citrine sphere, yellow apatite crystals, green aventurine, emerald, and peridot. Right? So citrine, emerald, peridot, green aventurine, yellow apatite, hessonite garnet. The whole set is just $64. I wish I had more than the 6, but that's all we have. If you bought each part individually to create this, it would cost you close to $100. So I took, you know me, I take that and I slash prices because I don't like that. Not my season. Congratulations to those of you that are getting one of these. It's a great little altar. I have the original one that I made at my home. It's still sitting in set up in my home and I love it. So congratulations. Hey Heather, welcome in. Next, look at these guys. These are fossilized agate rings set in 925 sterling silver. They are open on the back and completely adjustable. I am in love with fossilized coral. Always have been, always will be. I'll never stop loving it. I am a coral freak. I have a 130 gallon coral reef in my house. Yes, my husband helps take care of that. But I have my own corals I get to play with all the time and fishies. So I love corals. This is like my jam. So these are, I only have 7 of them left. These are $49. It's a natural porous sedimentary rock formed from compressed fossilized coral reefs and marine debris over millions of years. Primarily composed of calcium carbonate in the form of calcite and aragonite, it features a distinct fossilized texture, often used in architecture for its durability and cooling properties. So what happened to this is similar to what happens to petrified wood. The coral reef itself, got buried underneath a whole bunch of sediment, and then no oxygen was able to get to it. So then the silica-rich gel went in there and overtook the coral itself. So this is actually what that coral would have looked like millions of years ago, perfectly preserved by the gel silica that has preserved it. This stone aligns to the chakras with ethereal energies. It balances spiritual and emotional bodies and connects you deeply to earth. Fossils hold potent earth medicine and can clear negative energies. They've absorbed cosmic energy across eons and serve as powerful stimulants of life force energy. Fossils also promote continual evolution. Working with fossilized coral can channel powerful ancient wisdom. So, if you really want to try to channel all that wisdom from the past throughout centuries, I would strongly recommend that you take that Decalcify balm that we had earlier, put that on, and then wear the ring, and you'll be able to really get all of all that wisdom. So congratulations, guys. You all love fossils? I love fossils. I have been collecting fossils and enjoying them my whole life. I was always that kid where like other people are like, whatever, and I'm over there going, what is it? I want to see. When I was younger, I actually thought about going to school for archaeology because I wanted to find all this stuff. All right, where are we going next? Okay, this is so cool. I was walking through the warehouse the other day and I was looking for something else. And I looked in a bin and I was like, oh, look at these. Oh my gosh. You guys need them. You guys need these. So I made sure that they got brought to the sale just for you. These are our natural etched amethyst pieces. They are 2.5 to 3 inches and they're just $24 today. Just $24. So what happened was this was a amethyst point that grew, and it would have been a pretty beefy piece with having this little, the top be this wide. Then over time, really hot acidic water started going over this to the point where it ate away so much of that amethyst that was going around. And as you can see, it's on pretty much all sides. This would have been the area that it was connected to. So that's why you don't see as much. But you guys, think about what is deposited in here. When you take that amethyst away and it wears it away, that acidic water is now depositing part of its own stuff in there. How ancient is that, right? Amethyst can help you fall asleep and stay asleep. It enters you into deeper states of meditation, and its high frequency naturally repels lower energies. It brings a clearer understanding of your life experience and helps you integrate into higher wisdom. So again, if you are working on trying to get those downloads to come through, then Decalcify balm, fossilized coral, and amethyst in your bedroom to help you sleep, especially an ancient form of amethyst like this that has so much history going through it. Oh man, get these while you can. These are amazing. The other thing I would do is I would want to put this as like the tip of a really cool wand that I was working on, because just look at that ancient wisdom. Oh, this one's phantomed too. There's a phantom in there. Where are we going next? Where are we going next? Ooh, box it. It is a deep purple Nelly. So you guys absolutely loved these before, and I wanted to bring them back for you guys again. These are the semi hand polished Epidote in quartz pieces. I was able to get my hands on a few more. We have 3 sizes of these for you guys today. The 1 to 1.5 inch is we only have 9 of them, and they're $9. The 1.5 to 2 inch, we have 12, and they're $19. And then the 2 to 2.5 inch, we have 9, and they're $29. These were the polished pieces that were hand polished by Schramm himself. And he really worked each piece to really hold that energy, but he didn't over polish it. And that's what I really like. He didn't over polish it to make it so it's like super shiny. You still get to see the natural aspects of the stone. Epidote's name comes from the Greek word for increase, and it's known as a primary attraction stone because it magnifies what you create and desire. When focusing on manifestation, the gem removes obstacles and boundaries to success and even wealth, manifesting more of what you already have, attraction, abundance, grounding, and protection. Then it's sitting in that quartz. That quartz matrix is taking all of that epidote and just completely amplifying it times 1 billion, right? Yes, Sean, he's the one that did these. So yeah, I don't know if we'll ever be able to get more. I always am looking out. So this is the last that we had. So remember, the smalls were 9, the mediums were 12, and the large, no, that was 9, 19, and 29. I was reading the quantities. Can I see that big piece, please? Thank you. I just wanted to show you the size differences, guys. So small, and look at all of the Epidote in there, guys. Medium. Oh, look at that. You can see the whole bar going through. Isn't that so cool? And of course the large that was in the box. Congratulations! Okay. Next. These are our Atlantisite pendants, and then they have a few other mixed stones around them. Each one is unique and a little bit different because they were made to fit the stones that they had. I only have 2 of them. I wish I had both samples, but I only have 2 of them. And they are $129. It is set in 925 sterling silver, and each and every part is open on the back. So just on this piece here, This is the Atlantisite in the center right here. And Atlantisite is, remember, it's the mixture of serpentine and stitchtite. The green is the serpentine, the purple is the stitchtite. And what that is it's a gem that invokes ancient wisdom and facilitates Kundalini awakening. With stitchtite, a stone that promotes building and maintaining firm personal boundaries and relationships. It's one of the things a lot of us have to work on. It's like a lot of times when you get into a relationship, and that's not just a relationship with a partner, it's a relationship with your parent, a relationship with your child or your friend. It's hard for you to set those boundaries. This is a stone that helps you set the safe boundaries and the safe boundaries for yourself. And that is what's most important, is for you to always maintain safe boundaries for yourself. After that, these are faceted prasiolite. Faceted prasiolite is green amethyst. And green amethyst is one of those stones that really helps heal and purify your heart. Then we have Peridot down here, which is all about bringing in that abundance. Down here is prehnite. This cabochon is prehnite, and that prehnite is the one that helps you heal the healer. So as you're wearing this, it's going to help you as you're trying to help others. And up at the top, this one is labradorite. So the little one up at the top is labradorite, and that's all about new moon beginnings. So congratulations to whoever's getting these. It looks like one of them is gone, so we would have one more. Congratulations! Awesome. Okay. Next, these are so cute. These are little faceted pink amethyst hearts. Aren't they so cute? So these are, you know, on the smaller side, but they are about a carat each. Each one's about a carat of pink amethyst. You like that? So I only have 4 of them. That's all I have, and they are $14 a piece. So if you would like one, say sold pink amethyst heart, 14. Pink amethyst is a form of amethyst that has an inclusion of hematite, which adds the properties of grounding and protection. This is a rarer form of amethyst with the same peaceful vibration and extra emphasis on love, healing, and patience and self-control. It's all about detoxification, balance, and spring energies. So congratulations for those of you who got the pink amethysts. I wish I had more. Where are we going next? Where are we going next? Okay. Oh my goodness. This is a big guy. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. So cool. So this is a tourmalinated quartz piece. And as you can see, it's not small. You can actually see the side of the quartz here. So this was a big quartz point going this way, and this was another huge quartz point going this way. And then, as you can see, it was growing. Okay, it even has Lemurian lines. You see that? It even has some Lemurian lines on there. So it's a tourmalinated Lemurian. But look at all the tourmaline. We have 8 of these. They are 8 to 9 inches, and they are just $84 today. $84. So when there's extremely high temperature and pressure deep within the earth, it causes quartz and black tourmaline to liquefy and blend together. They solidify and separate when the temperatures and pressures decrease, causing their characteristic needle-like inclusions. Together, they offer amplified protection, grounding, and wisdom. Acts like the vacuum cleaner, clearing negativity even amid chaotic situations, counteracts energy depletion, wards off nightmares, and generally keeps you feeling safe and well. Look at this, guys. Do you see? That's all external tourmaline rods. Not all of it is inside the stone. So as you see here, this piece grew and then it was like etched away through hydrothermal processes. And even more tourmaline rods were able to grow due to the etching and the missing parts of that quartz. I have not seen external tourmalinated rutile like this, like hardly ever. You don't really get to do it because they will break. The tourmaline rods will break off over time. So what had to happen was this was found before that tourmaline could break out and go away. So then it would just be clear again on top. So yeah, congratulations for those of you getting these. They are beautiful. This is how I get my workouts in. It's not as heavy as my son. Alrighty, where are we going next? Black obsidian cabochons. You guys, look at these. They are so cute. These are little black obsidian cabochons. As you can see, they come a lot of them are triangles. Some of them are little circles. See that? Look at how cute that is. I have a few more of these. I have about 24 of these. So if you want it, it's available for you. And these are just $14 for little black obsidian cabochons. Black obsidian is a wonderful powerhouse of a stone. It is a form of a rock that has no crystal structure. It's called an amorphous solid. They call it liquid that does not flow. Right? And that's simply because the hot lava and magma flashed so fast to turn it into the obsidian glass that you see here that there was no time for a crystal structure to be created. This is just pure glass. What does obsidian do for you? Obsidian heals the body, mind, and spirit. If there's any tears in your auric field, it helps heal them so that no other negativity can get through. And it also helps you create a sacred space. It creates a clear channel and space for you to move and flow without obstruction. Black obsidian is a grounding stone that is a source of comfort during times of mourning and letting go. See that? Look at those. So again, if you would like a little obsidian cabochon, it's just $14. If it were me, I would get a couple of them because I would want to make a pendant out of it. I would literally get one like this, and then I would put a different stone in the center. Right? Or a ring that way. That would be so cool. The other thing is you can get these and, make earrings out of them if you got two. Or you can just simply take this and put them in grids. I love gridding with cabochons because it gives it that cool shape and a flat way for it to sit. So many things you can do with your obsidian. Yay! Water that does not flow. I know, but just think about it. Ice. When it's in its frozen state, it does not flow. Where are we going next? Okay. These are fun little pendants. I only have 5 of them, and they're $24. This is called the Kun Pan amulet. And it is a form of the Buddha, but it's I almost dropped it. But it features an antique finished bronze figure set in a durable brass bezel. These are handmade by skilled artisans in Thailand. The figure that is inside of there is the representation of Buddha. Each piece reflects the care, precision, and craftsmanship behind this timeless design. The contrast of bronze and brass aids both visual richness and lasting durability. But that whole outside edge is 925 sterling silver. This amulet represents the legendary warrior Kun Pan, and revered symbol of courage, protection, and wisdom in the Thai culture. So the reason why they did that is it's to represent the Kun Pan, but they put the Buddha inside because they wanted to represent him as like another face of the Buddha. These Thai Buddha amulets are crafted in the Sukhothai style, featuring the walking Buddha image. This traditional form is inspired by the graceful Sukha walking Buddha sculptures still seen in Thailand historically today. So if you would like a piece of history, something that is, I mean, look at this. This is straight out of Thailand Buddhism, and you'll be wearing their statues around your neck or on your keys. So congratulations on whoever's getting these. I only had the 5. Alrighty, where are we going next? Oh, one of my favorites. Alrighty, these are yellow tourmaline clusters, guys. So you see that? This is basically solid yellow tourmaline. Oh, look at that. So you know I get excited about my tourmalines. So these are the yellow tourmalines. I have a few sizes of them for you. The small ones that you see here are 2 to 3 inches. I have 4 of them and they're $29. Then the next size up is 3 to 4 inches. I have 5 of them at $39. Then the next size I have is 4 to 5 inches. I have 3 at $49. And then these large guys back here, these are 5 to 6 inches, and I have 13 of them, and they're $59. So 29, 39, 49, 59. Yellow tourmaline is amazing, and for a long time it could not find it. Then one pocket came out of Brazil where they found these massive yellow tourmaline pieces. We got as many as we could because we knew that once that pocket was depleted, we probably wouldn't be finding more, right? So what it is it's tourmaline, and then it has a huge increase in magnesium that goes into it. And the magnesium is what turns it yellow. And then if you think about it, what does magnesium do for you? Magnesium is one of those things where it's like, when you're sore and you're tight and you're like, and then you put magnesium flakes in your bath and all of a sudden you're like, That's what magnesium does. It helps you relax. It helps you get rid of all that nasty sticking, and it just lets it flow out. It also brings in clear thinking. It helps with confidence, positivity, and goal setting. The power of this is especially healing around past issues and around your own power. So after this stone takes it and lets you just let it all go, it brings you back up to be strong in your own power, to have that your self-esteem just be like, yes, I know I am the fierce goddess that I am, and you can't take me down. That's what this stone is doing for you. So, I mean, if you are working on anything around your solar plexus and your solar plexus chakra, this is a stone that's going to help you. It's going to help you come back into your own personal power. So, congratulations on those of you getting these yellow tourmaline clusters. After that, I have two sizes of a different type of yellow tourmaline that is in a very specific matrix. Look at this. Right there is yellow tourmaline that is sitting in a matrix of black mica. That's not black tourmaline. That is black mica. Not phlogopite, not anything, just black mica. So what happened is there's so much iron within that mica pocket that it's turned it black. What you're seeing right there is very rare. You almost never get to see it. I almost never get to see it. There is quartz in the matrix of all of that as well. So it's amplifying protection. It's amplifying all just the amazingness. So I have two sizes for you. The small is 6 to 7 inches. And I only have 3. They're $69. Then I have the large that are 7 to 8 inches. I have 4, and it's $79. Let me show you here. This is the larger one. And yeah, if you look, that mica that's growing, it's growing in a star pattern. So you know how usually when you see star mica, it's that gold? This is a black star mica. And yes, you can take it and, like, if you look on this side of it, it still makes that bookend that we're so used to seeing. And you can, if you want to, actually shale off some and play with it. You like that? Oh, these are so cool. I am in love. I could sit here and look and play with this stone all day long and look at those bars. So yeah, this is one of the larger ones. So this is one of the 7 to 8s. And this one is that small, 6 to 7. Congratulations, guys. Okay, where are we going from there? Alrighty. So, who likes incense? I love burning incense, and I love burning all types of incense, from loose to cone to coil to stick. I love, love, love it. And one of the things I love about our incense is the fact that you only need a little bit, and then you can put it out and save it for later. What we have for you today is our manifestation incense sticks. You get the whole pack of 12. It smells so freaking good too. These are $9, just $9 a piece today for your manifestation incense sticks. What's in here is vanilla, patchouli, frankincense, myrrh, Peruvian balsam, and balm of Gilead. Whoa. All of those are potent oils that help you with your manifestation process. The way how I would use these, you can just burn it and let it and enjoy the smell, because it is divine. It is so light, but it's so refreshing at the same time. And then it's like it just hits you right here, and you're just like, oh. But what I like doing is, if I'm doing any type of manifestation work at all, I like to light incense, one of our manifestation incense sticks, or cones or anything that we have that has it. And I actually will hold my crystals that I am working with over it and basically smudge my crystals with the incense before I place it on the altar or in the grid or whatever I'm doing for my manifestation work. In my opinion, it's helped tremendously. And I have to keep some type of manifestation incense on me at all times whenever I'm doing that type of work. So, congratulations for those of you that are getting these. Just wait till you smell them. It's so good. Alrighty. Okay. Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it smells so good. It's crazy how good it smells. This is a semi-polished rhodochrosite piece. So as you can see, these were all different stalactites. This was a stalactite, that's a stalactite there. And then all of them kind of grew together. There's a full stalactite there. If you look on the back, you can actually see the formations of those stalactites. I only have 2 of these, and they are $899 a piece. This is a collector's item. Pieces like this are not coming out of the mine anymore. You're not able to find it. So if you would like something that is just jaw-droppingly beautiful, that is just going to bring so much love into your home, this is a piece for you. Rhodochrosite is known as that rose stone. It brings self-awareness and self-love, kindness, compassion, and heals you from trauma and heartache. So with a piece like this, and you bring that into your home, it's going to bring all of that energy in there. You're going to have a home that's just so full of love. People will probably walk in and then wonder, why do you always feel so good when you go to that person's home? It's because it has so much loving energy in there. If you look, it even has little druzy pocket crystals going through it. Wait, see? You can even stick your finger in them. Isn't that so cool? So congratulations to whoever is going to be able to get some of these. Again, $899. Is there any mica yellow tourmaline left?
I think yes. Medium. There's a medium, large, and I think there was an extra large.
No, the one with the black mica.
Oh, it was just the large.
We have the large of the black mica left if you want one, Leah Davis.
Yeah, there's 3 left for that one.
3 left of the large black micas.
Sorry, 4.
So if you want it, go ahead and say sold. Alrighty, look at these. These are a fun type of mosaic quartz generators. See that? One of the things I love about mosaic quartz is it can range from so many different colors. You can get the ones that are more clear, the ones that have more yellow, the ones that have more black. These ones all have extra red in them. So these ones are a red mosaic. I have, these are 6 to 7 inches. I have 10 of them. They're $69. Look at that whole druzy pocket right there. So this is a mixture of yellow opal, iron, granite, amphibole, epidote, hematite, manganese, pink amethyst, graphite, quartz, and much, much more. Mosaic chalcedony is a stone of emotional mastery that realigns your body, mind, and spirit. It's the perfect gem to work with when feeling out of sorts because it helps you to ground and bring you back to center. It's a stone of connection, and it helps bring that sisterhood and brotherhood together stronger. So if you look here, let's see if we can try to identify some of the minerals that we talked about. If you look on this one, you see these like little blushes there? That's all yellow opal going through it. Then the iron. That iron is what's making all of the red that you are seeing. Then there is granite and amphibole, and that's going to be a bunch of these blushings that you're seeing through there. You can see even some hematite, bigger hematite specks showing up. There's more of that yellow opal. Each one is completely different and totally unique. This one's got a few pockets full of all that drews. So congratulations if you're getting one of these. We only had the 10 and they were $69. Next. Oh, cool. My hands are all sparkly now because I was picking at the mica. It's so fun. It's the world's natural glitter. These are golden sheen obsidian cabochons. Look at that. They're trying to show off for you. These are about 1 inch. I have 16 of them and they're just $19. Look at that. So golden sheen obsidian is, again, it's the same like black obsidian. It's that amorphous solid. But what happens to make this sheen happen is as it was doing that flash cool, tiny gas bubbles got trapped within the stone. And depending on what got trapped and the angle of the gas bubble itself on how it elongated will go and make it change its color from golden sheen to a silver sheen, a platinum sheen. That's how you get different things in there. Rainbow obsidian is all from different trapped gases within the stone matrix itself. See that? So this is a stone that helps you acknowledge your shadow side and bring forth the importance of understanding and knowing its existence. If you try to hide from your shadow side, you are never going to become the priestess you are, or the priest that you are, and that you can be. Because if you don't embrace your shadow, you're not embracing your full self. And you need to embrace your full authentic self. When you understand your light and your shadow, you become whole and strong. This is going to really help you work on bringing out that shadow side, understanding it, and being able to use it to the best of your ability. So congratulations, guys. These are superb quality. This one is just like, hey, I'm going to show off for everybody because I'm just that cool. This one's down here going, I can look gold, I can look gold. And this one is trying to show that it can basically cat's eye itself across. Isn't that cool? So yeah, congratulations on whoever's getting some of those. Next, look at this aquamarine. These are polished aquamarine pieces. I have a few different sizes of them here for you. The smaller, which is 1 to 2 inch, is just $9. The mediums right here are 2 to 3 inches and they're $19. The large ones here are 3 to 4 inches and they are $29. So aquamarine is a type of beryl. But beryl on its own is colorless like a goshenite. But then if it brings in iron into it, the iron turns it blue, and that blue is what the aquamarine is. So this is a crystal of the sea. It brings emotional healing, and the understanding of the watery nature of human interaction. Aquamarine is the Colorado state gemstone. Colorado actually has a rich mining history of aquamarine, as it was mined on Mount Antero at 14,000-foot peak in Buena Vista in central Colorado. That's one of the areas where they were able to get some of the best aquamarine that you could find. The story I love about aquamarine, and one of my all-time favorites, is how Neptune keeps it preserved. Basically, what it is they say when Neptune first saw the first aquamarine crystal, it was because a siren accidentally dropped it out of her jewelry box and it fell into the sea. He found it, picked it up, and was so in love with it, he didn't want any more pieces to be lost to the ocean, and so he put it upon himself to make sure that any sailor or any creature that has a piece of aquamarine would never go down when traveling across the ocean. So if you want to be fully protected from by Neptune himself, I highly recommend getting yourself some aquamarine. I wanted to show you up here because I wanted you to see the beautiful blue aqua color. So congratulations. Where are we going next? Where are we going next? Alrighty. Look at these guys. That labradorite's just trying to show off. He's like, oh, look at me. I'm so flashy. These are hand-carved labradorite pendants. So each one is going to be a little bit different because each one has been hand-carved by the artisan. This one is going through like the full rainbow. You see that? This one's like, look it, I can make a whole rainbow in my flash. That's really cool. That right there is a piece of spectralite. Spectralite is a form of labradorite that holds the full spectrum of color. Right? So I have 9 of these. It's the last 9 that we have left, and they're $59. Set in 925 sterling silver, open on the back. So all of that energy is right there next to you. So labradorite is a form of feldspar that is created up of really, really thin layers. As the light goes through it and passes through those thin layers of the feldspar, it is refracting and bouncing off. And when it bounces off, that's the color that comes out. This trend and how this works is actually called labradorescence, and that is simply because it's named after this labradorite that has it, because it was the first time they ever saw this phenomenon. And it was from the pieces of labradorite that they actually found in Labrador, Canada. And that's why it's called labradorite. It's because of the original findings of the stone. Labradorite brings hope, possibility, and imagination, and kindles your inner fire like its brilliant fiery flashes of color that sparkle from its darkness. It is all about new moon magic, new beginnings, hope, possibility, imagination. It ignites your desires, visioning awareness, and it opens your senses. It's all about your new moon intentions, and it sharpens your focus. This is oh my gosh, this should be around your neck for every new moon. So congratulations, guys. I swear, if nobody gets all of them, I'm gonna take this one. I want this one. But no, it needs to go to one of you guys. You have the matching ring? Yep. Aren't they so cool? And they're so flashy. Alrighty. We go next. This is lepidolite in quartz, and that comes out of Madagascar. So these are 7 to 8 inches. I have just over 2 dozen of them for you. And team, let's change the price on this one. I want to give these guys to you for $69. 69 bucks. That's the cheapest price you'll ever be able to find for this stone. It is a mixture of lepidolite, clear quartz, smoky quartz. As you see here, this one even has some pink tourmaline in it. And it's in love. So lepidolite is a natural crystallized form of lithium that grows with other elements like tourmalines and kunzites, and all of that could be in this as well. It's a stone of peace, or the grandmother's stone. It's known for its ability to bring tranquility and balance, especially during times of transition and change. Balances the heart, third eye, and crown chakra. It brings the body, mind, and soul into balance. That's just the lepidolite. Then you have your smoky quartz. Your smoky quartz is that stone that absorbs negative energies and holds it so you don't have to deal with it. So now it's absorbing the negative energy and bringing you in that peace and relaxation that you need. Then on top of it, you have clear quartz that's amplifying all of that together. And then when you even have stuff like the pink tourmaline, that's bringing in that heart healing. So congratulations to whoever's getting one of these. They are super, super, super just sparkly and nice, and it feels so good when you hold them. So congratulations. 69 bucks. Alrighty. After that, we have our charity item. And this is our charity item, guys. Just wait till you see it. Look at that. If this is your first time with us, welcome. We're excited to have you. So if it's your first time, you don't know what our charity items are. What it is that we do is one item per sale, we donate to charity. And so what it is you guys get to, claim it just like you normally do. But then 100% of the money you send in goes to the charity of your choice in your name. We believe that charity not only gets the money, but the energy and the essence of the piece as well. So what is this? This is a blue kyanite pendant with white topaz all the way around it. So all along here, the white topaz, blue kyanite. See that? And then it's white topaz even up here in the bail. Isn't that amazing? This is this piece here is $349. It should be over $800. $349. Let me show you just the clarity of that. Boom. See that? Blue kyanite is all about balancing your chakras. As you wear this, it is going to immediately align all of your chakras and make you stronger while doing so. Then you have your white topaz, which activates the crown chakra and helps accelerate the speed of the vibrational energy surrounding your intentions. So congratulations. I'm so excited for you to have it. And look just how beautiful it is on. Mm-hmm. Yay, Jen got it! Woo!
On the sheet, this one was the stuff to give away.
Yes.
I changed it.
Yeah. I know, I saw it and I was like,
wait.
it's okay. Alrighty. You know I have a skull fixation. Look at these. Look at these. Ah! Scully! These are all clear quartz clusters that artisans took and carved skulls into. Each one is going to be different. And the thing I love about it is they went with the crystal. They're like, no, we're not going to destroy the crystal to put the skull in there. No, they embraced the crystal and found the skull inside. So these are 3 to 4 inches. I only have 2, and they're $54. Look at all of the quartz going around it. This is a golden healer inclusion. Look at that. I know, I wish I had more of these, guys. I really do. Congratulations. Scullies. I know. You guys are Scully fans like I am, and that's why I love y'all. You understand my skull fixation, and you understand that it's cool, and you're not like, oh, why is she wearing skulls? Oh my gosh. So, just earlier today, I was sitting there at my desk downstairs, and Edvin, our warehouse manager, comes in, and he goes, oh, when he came up behind me, because I have my skull clamp on, and he thought it was real at first, and it freaked him out that I had like a little real skull on my head. I'm like, it's not real. It was really funny. I knew my Scully lovers would appreciate that. Alrighty, where are we going next?
Box.
Look at how cute this is. You guys, these are silver sheen obsidian kitties. They're little sleepy kitties, and it's all silver sheen obsidian. These are 2.5 inches. I only have 5 of them, and they're $39. The obsidian comes out of Mexico, and again, it is that amorphous solid, so a liquid that does not flow. And again, the sheen is caused by those trapped gas bubbles. This one either probably has a different gas than the golden sheen, and the bubbles are going to be elongated in a different way to make it that silver color. This is a stone that helps you face, again, your darkest aspects of yourself so you can let them go and let go of uncertainty. I think those are gone. It makes me want to sing the Soft Kitty song. But just so you guys can see it up close, look at all that silver sheen across it. So congratulations! Next, we have an aquamarine and rainbow moonstone pendant. Isn't that Can someone let them know? Thank you. So this is our Aquamarine and Rainbow Moonstone pendant. The whole cap is 925 sterling silver. I have 11 of these, and they are just, you guys, I slashed the price on these before. These were like well over like $70. You guys, today only it is 39 bucks. 39, and you get the whole piece of aquamarine back down here and the rainbow moonstone that is super flashy. Oh. Again, aquamarine is that form of beryl that has the increase in iron. It's the stone of Merlin also that opens up the door to magic and extrasensory perception. And it's the stone of Neptune for the crystal of the sea. The Sumerians and Egyptians admired aquamarine so much that beads were discovered on the Egyptian mummies because they buried them with them to take to the afterlife. And then you have rainbow moonstone. Rainbow moonstone is the only form of moonstone that actually also holds labradorescence. So when the light goes through it and refracts off, it makes it so it can have different colors refracting back at you. And it is the stone of the full moon. So this would be an amazing full moon pendant. So congratulations for those of you guys getting these. It's the last ones that we have. Your husband had knee surgery in the afternoon? Well, tell him good luck with his healing. I'm healing from my own knee surgery. I'm 2.5 weeks out. I'm sending him the best of luck, Debbie. I'm all about helping people with their knee surgeries. Where are we next? Okay, you guys, look at how cute these are. These are little zeolite pockets. So what they did is as they were digging through the mine, they found these little pockets of the zeolite in their own little cavities, and they cut them out, but they left a bunch of the host stone so you can actually see what it was like when they were being formed inside. I have a few sizes of these for you. The small ones are 2 to 2.5 inches. I have 5 of them, and they're $29. 2.5 to 3 inch, I have 5 of them, and they're $39. 3 to 3.5 inch, I have 2 of them, and they're $49. And then I only have one big guy who's just over 5 inches, and he's $89. So zeolites are a group of minerals that include, okay, let me see if I can get this out. Apophyllite, stilbite, scolecite, heulandite, mordanite, dadolite, chabasite, chlorite, and that's where I'm going to stop because there's many, many, many others like naturalite and everything as well. It is one of the largest families of stones known to the crystal world. Zeolite opens the upper chakras and facilitates access to the Akashic records, and that's the cosmic library of all that has and all that will happen again. So to see the different sizes, here they are. So the one that you guys saw on the little camera, or the camera over there, was the small size. And what I'm seeing in here is this is a full pocket of druzy apophyllite. That's not quartz, guys. That is all druzy apophyllite growing within this piece. Each one is different and unique. Remember that. Here's the medium size, or one of the medium sizes, and that is all apophyllite in there as well. And it looks like there's white and red apophyllite in this one. Each one's going to be different, so it's going to be fun to see what you get. In this piece right here, you see that big spray? That's scolecite. So this piece here has apophyllite and scolecite coming out of it. See what I mean? How they're all a little bit different? And then this is the one of one. This is the large one. What you would see is what you get. And look at all of that apophyllite.
Can those be put in water?
Yes, these can be put in water.
So like if I put it in a fish tank, it'd be alright?
What type of fish tank? Freshwater?
Yeah.
It'd be fine in a freshwater fish tank. you, you're lucky I'm a fish person. So this is the large guy of all that pure apophyllite. And look at this one, even has it here on the back. Just look, if you put a light through it.
Because those would be really pretty like in a fish tank. Or
It would look really pretty in a fish tank.
or something.
Mm-hmm. So congratulations on whoever is getting these. Because the thing for me, because they all are going up, I would probably use this. There is quartz in the matrix of these as well, and agate in the form of agate and chalcedony. So what I would do is I would use these as centerpieces of grids because they are sending that energy up, and it would be an amazing, amazing ascension grid. If you made a synergy 12 grid with one of these in the center, blow your mind. It would blow my mind. I think all the black obsidian kitties are gone, Luna Goddess. How many are there of what planet magic shop? I know you have a geolite ecosystem, Jen. I love it. She sent me photos of all of them, and I think they're so cool. Alrighty, where are we going next? Okay. These are aura agate moons. I love carved moons, but then again, I love the moon itself. So any type of representation of Luna, I am going to love. These are 3 inches. I do have a good amount of these if you would like them. You guys, I did a huge price cut on these. If you want them today only, you can get it for just $13. $13 for one of these aura agate moons. So what that means is they took natural agate, and look at that full druzy pocket on there. This one's got a full druzy pocket there. All of these will have druzy pockets on them as well, so you'll be able to find that in yours. But they took regular agate, and as you can see, agate comes in a lot of different colors just based off of what trace minerals are in there. And then they bonded it molecularly to platinum, silver, and gold. And that is bringing in extra amount of protection and healing energy. Agate is severely grounding and protective. It amplifies that aura amplifies all of the agate's properties, and that's one of the reasons why we like auras, because it takes that energy and amplifies it just like clear quartz does. And it brings enhanced protection, emotional stability, and strength. So if you're going through a hard time right now and you just need that little extra boost, that little extra kick to help you feel better and to help you get going, that's what agate can do for you. It helps you feel safe. It helps you feel grounded, and it makes it so you can just, get through life's tough times. And then I love it when they have the little druzy pockets, because it's a reminder that even though you're going through it, there's something beautiful that is going to come out the other side. You just have to keep working for it. Then the other thing that I love about moon shapes, and I'm going to tell you this, and I probably have told you it before. I believe it's one of the best shapes to give a really good massage. You can take it and use this side to really get in to any of those tough muscles as you're going. And then you can use this side also and it really helps. And then you can use the points to really get in on areas of stuck energy. Helps release it and take it out. So $13 only today. It is like a wash-all tool, Circe. It is, and I've been using moons that way for a long time. It's hot in here, guys. We're going through a heat wave out here, and it's nasty. As soon as anything gets over 80 degrees, I'm like, ew, I'm melting. And it's been like over 80 degrees constantly. I have mica all over me. It's so fun. Sparkly. All right, where are we going next? Okay. Here's one of them. Where's the other? Oh, they're over there. So I'll start off with this one to show you, and then as soon as I can get the other two over to me, I'll show you the other sizes, but I can't wait to show you this. Look at this. Look. This is sugared cubic fluorite with full poker chip plated calcite. Oh, you almost never find this. You almost never see this type of matrix together. You can see where all of the host rock is, and then inside the cavities, there's even more sugar fluorite and calcite. See, Lois, can you pass me the other fluorites and calcites? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Again, healing from knee surgery. I have to ask for help. I don't like it. So these are these is all quartz, calcite, fluorite, yumminess, guys. So I have 3 sizes here. Let me back out so I can show it to you. What I am holding is the small. This is the small size. It is 6 to 7 inches, and it is just, I have 17 of them, and they're just $59. After that, I have another one, this one here, which is 8 to 9 inches of the same sugared fluorite, but look at this. Look at how much poker chip calcite is all over the back of this one. So this one's the 8 to 9. I only have 7 of them, and they're $79. Oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. And then I have my Big Daddy size, which is here. Big Daddy is 10 to 11 inches. I only have 4 of them, and they are $99. This piece that I am holding in my hand right now should be well over 400 bucks. But you know we don't play that game. So what had to happen here is the fluorite had to grow first. So first there was a cubic fluorite formation that went all over that host stone. After that, there was an overgrowth of druzy quartz growing all over it in that tiny little druzy formation, which makes it that sugared form of quartz. And then a tertiary formation happened where the poker chip calcite started growing outside of it from there. So just think how old these formations have to be for poker chip calcite to be this large as the tertiary formation on the stone. Let's see if I can flip this one over so I can show you just how beautiful it is on this side and all of that yumminess. So in order for the fluorite to grow and get into these colors, there had to be a certain amount of trace minerals. There's iron in there, it turns the fluorite yellow to orange or red. Copper turns it to the blue or green. Yttrium turns it purple. Manganese turns it brown or black. Zirconium turns it orange and red. Fluorite is that stone that I call the Ganesha of stones. It removes obstacles out of your way so you can then go through and do what you need to do to become that better person that you want to be. And then having it completely covered in the sugar fluorite or the sugar quartz is amplifying all of that fluorite underneath and sending it out in a billion directions. Then you have your poker chip calcite. Calcite is so purifying, and it refreshes and rejuvenates your whole body and your spirit. It helps you see life from a new perspective, instilling you with a divine sense of peace and joy in the process. So as you're going through your path, as you're removing the obstacles in your way for you to become the person you want to be, the calcite is making sure you do it peacefully and joyfully, and you're going to enjoy that ride. Whoever is getting these pieces, they are spectacular. Look at that full poker chip calcite rose growing out the side of that one. See how it's only connected by one flat piece, and then it's growing out of that. That is a poker chip calcite rose. Isn't that so cool? I'm in love. I kind of want this piece. Congratulations to those of you getting these. Until I saw these pieces, oh, don't hurt yourself. Until I saw these pieces, I've never seen this formation before with such large poker chips. And I don't think I'm going to see it again because this is such it's a phenomenon. You don't see this. You almost never see it. So get it while you can. I love it. Alrighty, where are we going next? Louis got me some napkins because there's so much mica and stones around. You know, when you work with gemstones and rocks and minerals, you expect to get dirty, right? Down and dirty with the stones. That rose is really cool. I don't think I'll ever see one again with my own eyes in a long time. Alrighty. Is there anything you guys would like to see again? Any items that maybe you missed and I can go back to? I'd be more than happy to show you some stuff. You just have to ask. Next. This is going to be the most perfectly formed pieces of pyrite you will ever see. This is Spanish pyrite. So it comes out of Spain, and the pyrite that comes out of there is known for the highest quality, perfectly formed crystals in the world. Look at that. I agree, Jazz. I'm a mom. So, Spanish pyrite. These are about half an inch to about 3/4 of an inch. I have over 24 of them, so if you want one, you can grab it. They're just $19 right now for the best formed pyrite you will ever see in your life. Pyrite starts as an iron-rich sedimentary deposit in hydrothermal veins. As it evolves and forms into masses, it can go into stalactite form, grains, globes, cubes, like you're seeing here, and even 12-sided dodecahedron crystals. Pyrite is a very fluid stone, and it's like our own lives. It can evolve in any number of directions and ways and change to fit its environment. In Spain, this is the only place where you're going to find the perfect cubes like this. Pyrite is all about bringing in confidence, inner strength, self worth, prosperity, and power. It is associated with Leo. Hey, yeah. And it's one of, and if you want to bring out your own lion energy, remember, Lionsgate's coming up. If you want to bring in some lion energy, some Leo energy for that portal, pyrite is a great stone to use for it. So if you want to have something that should be in a museum, I guarantee you, if you go to a natural history museum by you and they have pyrite, it's going to be cubes like this that are going to be shown off because of how precise and perfect that structure is. So congratulations and enjoy. We have 2 of the fossilized coral rings, guys. They're just $49. Remember, that is the stone that's going to help you access that your past lives and see across the veil to bring across all of those energies that you need and all of the downloads that you're looking for. So basically, in order for it to get that perfect cubic structure, as it started evolving and evolving into that cubic structure, there couldn't have been any disturbance. If there was a disturbance as it was growing, it would have adapted and shifted into that. But because there was a time in Spain where as these were growing, there was nothing to change its environment or its surroundings. It was able to grow into such perfect cubes because there was no outside interaction. I hope that helped. Do we have more than people are asking about manifestation incense?
We have those left, and we have one Atlantisite pendant.
Okay, so we do have 10 of the manifestation incense sticks left. So if you want them, they're just $9. And we have 1 of the Atlantisite pendants left, guys. We have 1. So if you want that, you can claim that as well. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I can answer them if I see them to the best of my knowledge. I love to teach. Okay, where are we going next? Okay. This is our evil eye pendant. It is this is not sterling silver. These are stainless steel, and it is enamel that you see there. These are just $14 today. Just $14. And the evil eye is very, very important in a lot of cultures and a lot of religions. So the evil eye symbol shields you from harmful vibrations and energies that do not align with your highest good. The concept of the evil eye dates back to ancient Greece, and the symbol has even been entrusted for centuries as a talisman of protection. It and it is found all across the world. So they are saying it started in ancient Greece, but as they look farther into it, they're even finding symbols similar to it that were predate the ancient Greeks. So we still don't know exactly where it came from, but it was the ancient Greeks that brought it out into the masses, so other people really got to understand and learn about the eye. The evil eye symbol works to defend against negative thoughts or energy that is cast in your direction, whether it was deliberately or unknowingly. A lot of times we send negative energy to people that we might be thinking bad about without us even knowing we are doing it. If we don't know that we're doing it, we won't be able to stop ourselves. But that doesn't mean that energy doesn't go towards that person. If you are wearing the evil eye, it will protect you against that. So it's not going to come into your auric field. It's going to bounce off, and so you don't have to hold any of that negative energy. So congratulations on whoever's getting these. It's only $14 today. No, it does not only work when you believe it does. It's not just associated to voodoo or hoodoo. That voodoo and hoodoo actually came after the use of this in like ancient Greece and in Turkey and on all those areas. So voodoo and hoodoo picked it up after the fact and then used it in their own direction. And like I said, each culture, doesn't matter where you're going, has this symbol, and it is all related to some type of protection. Hope that answered your question. So congratulations, and it's fun. It's a cute little pendant, edgy but nice. What's in the manifestation incense? Let me take a look. In the manifestation incense, it is. Do you remember what number it was, guys?
28.
28? Vanilla, patchouli, frankincense, myrrh, Peruvian balsam, and balm of Gilead. Oh, and Cersei got it too. Cersei, you're faster than me. What are you doing?
Can we show the yellow tourmaline and black mica?
The yellow tourmaline and black mica. Would you be able to pass it to me? The large one, right?
Either both, either one.
Okay.
I don't know what that's.
Yeah. This is that yellow tourmaline with black mica.
Two different ones, right?
Yeah, so this is the yellow tourmaline with black mica. So you get the huge yellow tourmaline rods sitting in that largely iron infused mica. Or we have solid pieces of yellow tourmaline. The inclusions that are in the more solid pieces of the yellow tourmaline is golden mica. So hopefully this helped you understand what they look like and what it has. Cersei, you are magic. Okay. And that's the stone that has been leaving me presents all over the place. For the yellow tourmalines, we have the medium yellow tourmaline is $39, the large is $49, the extra large is $59, and then the large one with the black mica is $79. These are fun. I have two sizes of them for you, as you can see. These are our trolleite with lepidolite generators. These come out of Brazil. It's the only area that we know of where you can find trolleite with lepidolite. And I have the small one here. These are 3 to 4 inches. I only have 4 of them, and they're $34. Then I have these larger ones that are about 7 inches. I have 3 of them, and they are $74. So trolleite is a phosphate-based mineral that often grows with quartz and sometimes alongside lazurite and scorzesite, which give the stone its brilliant blue color. It's a stone of manifestation, and it activates and works with all of the energy centers and light channels good for energy workers because it opens divine connection to increase spiritual powers. It's an intuition stone. It helps you manifest what you need for your highest good. It draws your desires like a magnet and facilitates deep release of fear, anger, and pain. The qualities that often block you from manifesting your desires. So, if you're looking for something to help clear out the things blocking you, you want Trollite. It is a very, very good stone for that. Then these also hold lepidolite. Lepidolite is that crystallized form of lithium that helps you just feel calm, takes away that anxiety. So as you are clearing out all that stuff and doing the hard work that Trollite is going to do for you, it's going to do it. The lepidolite is going to bring you peace and calm as you're doing it. So this is a great, great stone ally to always use whenever you just need to work on bettering yourself. So again, the smalls, 3 to 4 inches, $34. The larges, about 7 inches, and it's $74. Congratulations to whoever's getting these. It seems like the air cut off.
It feels like on
You do?
Yeah, maybe it's not. Air from somewhere. It's like the lights.
It's probably the lights. Alrighty, where are we going next? Ooh, I get to talk about opals. Really? Oh, that's awesome. These are pink opal hearts. I love me some pink opal. Pink opal is just so soft and so nice and so loving. You just can't help but smile and feel good when you're holding it. These are 2 to 3 inches pink, 2 to 3 inch pink opal hearts. I only have 14 of them for you guys, and they're just $29 today. Pink opal belongs to the silicate mineral family, and it's formed through the process involving the deposition of silica gel in cavities or fissures within the rocks. What makes it pink is the increase of manganese into that gel silica. It is, remember, and in order for it to be an opal, it has to have a certain amount of water within the matrix. And when you have a certain amount of water, it goes into this opal state like here. When the water increases, then you turn it, then it can become into what you call a precious opal or a fire opal. And those are the ones that's going to have the that light play going across it. So that's the difference between ones that have that light play and then the ones that are solid. It's just the amount of water within the matrix from where it was created. Pink opal is known for its ability to help you relax. Its soothing and calming energy can help you get better rest. It brings transformation in love and helps you change your heart. Whether you're recovering from heartbreak or simply wish to call more tenderness, compassion, and soul connection into your life. It helps you heal past wounds and attract serenity. And it brings in happiness and romance. So when you have a opal that is a precious opal, I always recommend to hydrate your opals. That means make sure they get into that water. One of the thing opal actually is precious opal is the most commonly lost stone in jewelry, simply because as it goes through, because it has to have so much water, it'll start dehydrating when it's away from that water. So when it dehydrates, it shrinks down, and that's why it falls out of settings, and that's why it's the most lost stone in jewelry. Fun fact. But doesn't mean you can't wear it. My wedding ring is opal, and it is a precious, really rare lightning strike black fire opal. I don't take it off when I go in the shower. I don't take it off when I'm like washing dishes. I don't do anything like that, and it's fine because there's enough water within my daily life so it won't dehydrate. Now, if I took this off and left it in a jewelry box for a long time, then yeah, it can start dehydrating, and that's when you want to like keep it in like a little thing of water just to make sure that you're staying safe. I hope that answered your question. This type of opal, not so much, because the water content in it is less. You find this type of opal releasing the water, it has a lot less than fire opals. So congratulations to whoever's getting these. No, opal does not dissolve in water. Opal hydrates in water. Opal and water are best friends. Just like how selenite and opal are not friends. Or selenite and water are not friends. Hope that helped. Where are we going next? Okay. Next, I have these shungite face rollers. And if you have not tried one of these yet, I highly recommend it. It's amazing. I use one. A lot of us around here use one. And I love that this is carved out of shungite. So these, I have just under 2 dozen of them, and they're just $24. Shungite, which is what you see here on the ends, is almost pure carbon. Depending on the level of how much carbon that is in there, yes, I did. No worries. Yes, $24. So depending on how much carbon is in there, it's going to go from the regular shungite that you see here up to what you would call an elite shungite, which is really looks pretty silver, but it's all about that carbon content. Shungite is a master healer, and it also purifies and clears your aura. It's grounding, it's a stone of truth, and is the most powerful filter of energy than anything else I have ever come across on this planet. It is a form, and the reason for that is because it's a form of active carbon. All other forms of carbon are passive carbons. And what that means is, yes, when something goes over it or touches or goes right in contact with it, it can pull out and filter it out. Shungite is an active and alive form of carbon. What that means is it actually, the ions around it are like putting feelers out, trying to find those impurities so it can pull it in there and pull it out of the air, the water, any of those negative energies around you. That's what shungite does, is because it's an alive carbon. What you do with these face rollers is it's so good for your complexion and your skin and helping you with your wrinkles. So you could take like any of your face products or your skin products that you have. I highly recommend like our Bella Blue serum or our reverse serum. And you just take it and then you just actually roll it, and you just roll it up. Roll it up. Roll it up. Always make sure that you go up. Up. You never want to drag your face down. Up. Right? So, I love using these, and I love using our skin products too. Just, okay, look at the difference of my face now. See that side versus this side? This side is already glowing and up, where this side is more dull and not as strong. So you just take this and you want to even it out. You go up. See the difference? Just like that. I watched my face first transform on this side and then transform on this side without even using serum, just the energy of the stone itself. If you don't have one, I highly recommend. Now let me put my glasses back on so I can actually see you guys. When I take my glasses off, literally it's all blurry. Can't see anything. Don't be sorry. We're happy you're here, Mary. But yeah, I'm one of those people where I'm like, okay, face stuff, I'm not really going to go for it unless I can see it work. And this is one where I actually can see it work. So where are we going next, guys? Ooh, fun. This is so fun. For this one, we have to thank our wonderful Jazz, who's here on our team. She's the one that came up with this little duo and put them together. So she has created the wolf tea lights and paired it with these agate tea light holders. I think it's a wonderful little duo. It's a great gift to give to somebody or just a gift for yourself to have around your house. We have 14 of these, and you guys, it's just $24. The agate tea light holder itself is worth more than $24. And then you get a whole 4-pack of our wolf tea lights to go with it. And if you have ever smelled our wolf, you know how amazing this is going to be as it lets that scent out around your home. So our wolf is an earthy, mossy oak moss that feels like ancient forest floors. Deepens into warm, musky amber that wraps you in comfort and finishes with sweet, nostalgic Fraser fir that brings healing and grounding. Wolf spirit animal who sings praises to the moon and brings healing and grounding. It guides you back to your wild truth. This is for you if you're ready to trust your instincts, release past wounds, and walk your own path with strength. Anoint yourself with either the wolf perfume if you have that, or run your hands through the smoke of the flame to bring in that wolf energy. This is one of the best scents that we've ever come out with. And thank you, Jazz, for putting this together. I love it, and it's absolutely beautiful. Alrighty. Next, these are so cool. Cersei's even tempted. These are our etched kunzite pendants. So these are about just over half an inch long. I have about 2 dozen of them, and they're just $44 today. It's set in 925 sterling silver open cage so that energy can really radiate all around you. And just look at the quality of that kunzite. It is crystal clear, even though it has all those etching marks on it. So these are top quality kunzites. The kunzite itself, when it is this quality, should probably be closer to about $60 or $70, and that is without the silver around it. Kunzite is a lithium aluminum silicate, and the color comes in from the addition of manganese. Kunzite helps heal and open the heart, especially around issues pertaining to family and lineage trauma. It's a conduit that helps you to embrace all forms of love, from self-love to love of nature and to love of family. Kunzite is considered the most valuable pink mineral in the world. A radiant ally for confidence, prosperity, and believing in your own magic. This beautiful polished gemstone comes out of different areas. These high quality ones are coming out of Pakistan. And so get ready for just an amazing change as you wear this. You're going to realize that all the relationships you have from within your family are just going to get better. The more you work with kunzite, even people that you might have lost touch with over the years end up coming back to find, and you end up with a nice, loving situation. So congratulations to whoever is getting these beautifully hydrothermal etched kunzites. You're in for a treat and a wonderful family situation. Oh, it looks like we still have 5 of the pink opal hearts if you wanted them, and 2 each of the Trolleite generators if you want them. Go ahead and grab them, guys. Where are we going next? Ooh, I love this stone. Love, 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 love it. Boom. And you know Luis is getting us the best shots. This is a garnierite sphere. Garnierite is one of those stones that is only found in Madagascar. That one there has green tourmaline inclusions along with some smoky quartz, as you can see. Garnierite is gets its color. Oh, look at there's some rainbow moonstone in it as well. See that shine going across? So garnierite is a form of feldspar similar to your moonstones and your labradorites, but it gets its coloration from the addition of nickel. These are what you're seeing there is a 2 3/4 inch sphere. I only have 13 of them, and you guys, they're just $39 today. $39 for almost a 3-inch garnierite sphere that is flashy, and it has so many extra inclusions. Garnierite helps assist you in stepping forward into the fullness of your spiritual and soul path and helps you to honor your magnificence. Garnierite supports recovery from trauma of all kinds and opens your heart to the kindness and goodness of others. Jules Garner, who first discovered it in 1864 in New Caledonia, is where it was first found. Feldspar with agilurescence. That's what it is. And that shine you see going through is that agilurescence. That's the moonstone part that you are seeing. So right? Isn't that so cool? So that's the sphere. If you are not looking for it in a sphere shape, but maybe another one, what about a flame? Yes, the spheres are almost 3 inches. They're like just under 3 inches. 2.75 about. How about a garnierite flame? If you don't want it in a sphere, we have some flames as well. These flames, so yeah, as you can see, it is a large and in charge sphere. And look at that flash. Agilurescence showing its face. And then the flames are 5 to 6 inches tall. I have 14 and they're just $49. So if you remember with the sphere, the energy radiates around it in all directions. In a flame, it takes the energy and it winds it up in this coil that goes up and out, right? So it's taking the energy, turning it into that vortex, and then just sending it out into the world. The other way, and like one of the ways that Athena has taught us to use flames, is you put it here, so that way the energy can spiral out and then spiral back into you, right? So yeah, congratulations to those of you that are getting them. I don't have a whole lot. I only have 13 of the spheres and 14 of the flames. Congratulations. where are we going next? All right, next, let me get it. These are angel aura apophyllite clusters. So again, apophyllite, which is part of the zeolite family, these ones come out of India. And then this was molecularly bonded under intense heat and pressure with silver, 24 karat gold, and platinum. And when you molecularly bond it to there, it's not going to come off. So it only molecularly bonds to the very outer layer of the stone. And so this core of the stone is still the pure stone, and then the outer layer. So what happens is it actually goes down to the atomic level and infuses itself there. That's why it actually becomes part of that stone. It's not like just a spray over the top. We're actually doing to the stone what Earth has done to many stones over the course of time. We're just doing it with different minerals, which is really cool. So these are 4 to 5 inches. I only have 6 of them, and they're $49. So this is a silica-based gem, which is rich in potassium and calcium. This is an ascension stone known as the Pyramid of Light. In this angel aura treated form, it enhances communication and concentration with higher realms, spirit guides, and past lives to expose a whole new level of psychic and spiritual awareness. Just like the elements are needed within the stone for it to develop, we need it within our own spirituality to develop ourselves as well. So congratulations on those of you getting this. We only had the 6 at $49. Oh, this is, yes, apophyllite clusters are really, really hard to get an aura bond on. When you are actually bonding, correctly doing an aura bond, it is such high heat and such high pressure, many of the stones break and crack. Having it like this, because there's a matrix and so there's connection points, it's an even higher chance of it to crack. So actually having these like this is very, very hard to come by. But what's really cool, the aura job on this is done so well. Look at, you can still see straight through the crystals. They didn't cover it up. You can still see straight through them. Isn't that cool? Alrighty, where are we going next? Okay, I have 2 of these. They're each 1 of 1. So these are labradorite and smoky quartz. So the base here is smoky quartz, and then these are 2 different labradorites. One is a darker labradorite that you see here, that's that teardrop shape. The other is a lighter labradorite seen here. These are all set in Tibetan silver, and look at all that silver work going around it. So Tibetan silver is a form of silver that has a higher copper content. So that higher copper content in the silver actually helps it so it can conduct more of that energy out into the world. So these are about 5 inches. So let's do this. Let's do the teardrop one first. So if you want the teardrop one, make sure you say sold teardrop pendant, and it's $144. Or if you want the lighter oval one, make sure you say that it's the oval shape, and it's also $144. Smoky quartz is that stone that is the stone that completely takes negative energies out and away, absorbs it into it so you don't have to deal with it. The lore behind smoky quartz is that they all started off as clear quartz, and over time, when the negative energies has come through, It's absorbed it and absorbed it and absorbed it. And eventually, when it turns so dark black that it goes opaque, they're saying at that point it will crack. But this will take thousands of years. Once your smoky quartz cracks, what it's doing is it's allowing all of that negative energy to be released, but it's released down into the earth. When it's released down into the earth, Gaia then is able to take it and transmute it into something beautiful to send back out. So congratulations to whoever's getting these. This is a wonderful, wonderful pendant for you. And if you want, you can also take it off there, and they work as functional pendulums as well. Woo woo! Next, okay. Louis, did you have one of these or not? Okay. So next, we're going to talk about some celestite. You had one that just broke? Oh my gosh, you got to be a part of the smoky quartz life cycle. That's amazing. Alrighty, next we're going to talk about celestite. Celestite is absolutely beautiful. It always will be one of my all-time favorites, and let me tell you why. First, I'm going to let you know the first thing I have is ones that were carved into an obelisk shape. So let me show that to you really quick. That's this right here. So if you want it carved into the obelisk shape with a point on top, then they are about 5 inches, or no, 4 to 5 inches. I have 9 of them, and they're $39. The rest I have are natural clusters like you are seeing here today. In the natural clusters, I have 4 to 5 inch ones that are $34. I have 5 to 6 inch ones that are $44. And I have 6 to 7 inch ones that are $54.
The 54 ones, are those the same as the small and the large for the clusters?
Yeah, disregard 66. Does that make sense? So, celestite is, these pieces come out of Madagascar. Celestite is found in hydrothermal veins where sulfur and strontium-rich waters have created mineral deposits and geodes. Angelic connection, inner wisdom, and harmony. Strontium, commonly used in fireworks, burns with a bright red flame and in various metal alloys. So the same mineral that turns celestite blue goes red when turned into a firework. Celestite comes from the Latin word celestis, which means of the sky. So again, if you want the generator, so the obelisk, the Druzy celestite obelisk that's 4 to 5 inches, it's just $39. This is the stone of angels. This is the stone that is going to be there and give you peace and harmony and guide you along the way. If you need a nice, soft hug that is going to embrace you and give you that angelic connection to source energy, celestite is the stone that you want to work for you. It brings that harmony and all of that loving connection. When I hold and work with celestite, especially during meditation, it really does feel like an angel comes down and wraps you in a hug and wraps their wings around you to give you that loving energy. So again, this is that obelisk at $39. Then we have a few sizes. Can I have the one that's in there? Thank you. Oh, I see what it is, guys. So this one here is that This one here is the small. This is the one that's 4 to 5 inches. I have 9 of them, and they're $34. Then this one here is the medium, 5 to 6 inches, and it is $44. Yes, you can put celestite in water. This is the one that's 6 to 7 inches, and it's $54. You like that? So what's the difference between celestite and angelite? Angelite will never form in these big cubic clear crystals like you are seeing here. Angelite is actually a dehydrated form of anhydrite, so it's a completely different mineral. Whereas celestite, like I said, has so much of that sulfur and strontium in it, whereas angelite will not have any of it. Angelite gets its color from the dehydration of the anhydrite. So congratulations to those of you getting these pieces. Now, Amber, for number 66, it is this one right here. These are the only ones that we have that form full and complete rounded geodes. You see where you have the full deposit deep inside?
The confusion lies with number 63, 64, and 65.
What about them?
63 says small, 64 says large, and 65 says freeform.
Small, medium, or small, large, and extra large?
It's just, because that's how it was in the sheets.
I know.
Like,
Okay, so if you want this one that makes the full geode, these are 5 inches. I only have 2 of them, and they're $49. So if you want this one, say full geode, $49. Sold. These are so cool. I actually have a full celestite geode like this, and one day I noticed as I was moving it around, one of the little crystals started going flip, 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 and I went in and I actually got to pull it out, and so I have a full celestite crystal that I turned around and made it into a project. But as I am looking at this piece right here, I am seeing some green inclusions in it. The green inclusions that you are going to see coming out of your celestite, especially in these full geode forms, is because there's actually dioptase in there as well. Dioptase is another one of those really rare minerals that you hardly see crystallized. But I am seeing it deep within this stone, so that's really cool. Alrighty. Next, okay. Louis, would you be able to pass me those? The boxes?
Oh,
yeah. Thank you. Alrighty. So I have a new stone to show you guys. It's the first time we've ever had it, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. These, let me see if I can. This is a new stone for you. I'm super excited. I have 3 sizes of them for you today. As you can see, we have the small, medium, and large. I am going to keep them in these boxes, and I highly recommend you do too, unless you want to play with them for a little bit, and I'll explain why. So this is what is called trackeronite. Trackeronite. It needs to have a name easier to say. Trackeronite, right? This is coming out of these were originally found in Scotland. These are so cool. As you can see, on the back, it even has the name and where each piece has come from. Isn't that really cool? But yeah, these were originally only found in Scotland, in the Highlands. So the small ones that we have here are um, about just about half an inch. They're just $9. The medium size here is between a half inch and an inch. They're $19. And then these ones that are 1 to 2 inch are $29. So, what is this new stone, you ask? Oh, I'm so glad you asked that. Trachyronite is a rare, naturally occurring hydrated calcium aluminum phyllosilicate mineral, and it is prized by geologists for its unique formation and unusual metamorphic properties. It typically occurs as these silky white fibers, as you see, and they form little small spherical balls. In this one, you can kind of see it a little bit more about like what I'm talking about. Do you see that? There he goes. See the silky white fibers and the botryoidal formation as it's growing. So it crystallizes in the monoclinic system with a Mohs hardness of 5. Its name originates from the Scottish Gaelic word tracran, meaning channeling. I have to have my notes. This is a brand new one, so I was even studying it, and I wanted to get you all the cool information. It means fairy child. And that is because it is unstable when exposed to the atmosphere. Hence why I said you might want to keep them in the boxes. Upon standing in the air, it can quickly dehydrate and alters into other calcium silicate minerals, primarily tourmaline and garolite. They really wanted to make these really hard to say, you know? I don't understand why science does that. I love it, but I don't understand that. If it was me, I'd be like, it's, you know, Deolite. Yes, I would call it Deolite. So, in Scottish and Irish folklore, a channeling was the child of a fairy, troll, or sprite that had been swapped for a human child. Sweet related to this mineral is a channeling, and it was thought to alter when exposed to the air, breaking down into 2 different minerals. So they're saying that it can or it cannot, because they have found it both ways. They have found it where sometimes it can hold up and sometimes it breaks down. I love it when it can go different directions. But tomberolite is a white mineral named after Tombaroni on the nearby island of Mull, whereas garolite is a zeolite mineral which also forms in the silky white fibers. So what this does, so what's the metaphysical side of this? I know I just went through a whole bunch of science. Now what's the metaphysical? This is a talisman for personal rejuvenation. And it helps navigate life's transitions, and gracefully adapting to unexpected changes. It's highly supportive for releasing outdated beliefs, shedding emotional baggage, and embracing personal growth. Yes, changeling. You guys know English is not my favorite. It is a shapeshifter stone. It's all about how you can change and how you can adapt and become fluid in your life's surroundings. So, congratulations. It's the first time we've ever had it. As I've been working with it, I love it. The piece that I have, I did open the box, of course, because I wanted to study it, and so far I've not had issues, but you know me, I'm not going to talk to you guys about a stone without telling you everything I know about it that might affect it. So congratulations! Yay, new finds, new stuff. Okay, you guys, look at these. This is faceted black tourmaline. Isn't that awesome? Look at that quality of them. Faceted black tourmaline. These are weighing out to 3.12 carats each. I don't think that's right. So let me retract that. I think it was that for the whole. Oh yeah, that's for 4 pieces. So these are just under a carat each. I was like, that does not look like that size of a stone. So we have 8 of them, and they're just $14. Again, black tourmaline needs to have iron, manganese, and titanium in it to get so black. The increase of iron is what makes it darker and darker. And this is the most protective stone known to the planet. It's like you have this around you, it's going to protect you. It's going to send negativity away, block negativity from coming to you, and protect what's yours and what you care about. When you have a little facet like this, if you turned it into a ring or a pendant, you're going to always walk around protected. So we only have the 8. It's the only ones that we have. I don't know if we'll be able to get more. But so if you would like it, again, it's just $14. The other thing that's really cool about it is black tourmaline does help with EMF protection. So with everything going on right now and everything flying, if you're worried about EMF, this is the stone that can help you. Congratulations! Next. Oh, there they are. They're trying to bling me out here. These are Unakite jasper rings. They are completely adjustable, open on the back, and these are set in 925 sterling silver, and they're just $44. These pieces of Unakite were found in China. Unakite is a striking mottled green and pink stone first discovered in 1874 in North Carolina in the Unica Mountains. It's not actually a jasper. You know I love stones that are jaspers but not jaspers. But it's rather an altered granite composed of green epidote, pink feldspar, and clear quartz. So what you're seeing, the green is epidote, pink is feldspar, and then you can even see the quartz right there in the matrix as well. So these are geographically named. It's named after the Unica Range in Tennessee and North Carolina, where it was originally found. This is known as the stone to help you learn to love yourself. And remember, if you are trying to find love, if you're looking for love, you need to find love in yourself before you can find it in anyone else. Up by Lake Superior, this is actually known as the picnic stone, simply because while originating in the mountains, it is commonly found as pebbles on the shores of Lake Superior because it was transported there by glaciers. Isn't that really cool? How it originally was one place, but because how our natural earth works, it can be found in completely different areas. Think if you're just going to the beach by Lake Superior and you're like, oh, let me just look at all these stones that are naturally there, and it's a whole bunch of natural Unakite jasper. I mean, I want to go there because I want to see it. I think that's really cool, and everybody must love themselves while they're hanging out there. What's really cool is, in addition to jewelry, its striking colors made it popular for trimming, such as on the front steps of the Smithsonian Institute of Natural History. So This is, if you go to the Smithsonian Institute and you look at the front steps, you're going to be actually seeing a bunch of Unakite jasper there. So now let's actually look into this. Remember, Epidote is that stone of attraction. It's going to attract things to you. The pink feldspar is in there. That's all about love and creativity and bringing in that love to you and how you can love yourself. But it's also, you guys, so when you're taking it and you mix it with that Epidote, it's attracting that love. But it's the attracting the love that of yourself. Then you got the quartz and the matrix. The quartz is amplifying all of that. Unakite jasper has to be one of my all-time favorite stones. Always has, always will be. If you want a ring to represent how much you love yourself and to remind you that you are deserving of love, go ahead and grab one of these rings. Just 44 bucks. Alrighty, let's see where we're going next. Ooh, these are fun. These are petrified palm wood, and you get the sphere and the sphere stand together, which is really cool. I love it I love these natural edged like stone sphere stands, and especially when it goes right along with the sphere that you have. So petrified palm wood comes out of Indonesia. It's the only place where we've been able to find the palm wood still in its petrified state. Look at all of that, right? So you get the sphere, which is about 2.5 to 3 inches, plus the stand for, you guys get ready. It's just $24. $24 for petrified palm wood sphere and stand. I do have a few of them, so if you want one, go ahead and grab one. But petrified wood is grounding and stabilizing, protective and useful in past life recall. It brings forth ancestral and ancient wisdom and connects your life force with that of Mother Gaia. It's for ancestral wisdom, grounding, stability, protection. There's so many things that petrified wood is good for. The petrified palm wood, the stuff that you see coming out of Indonesia, is, you can tell the difference, because whereas other petrified wood will have more colors, this is going to stay into the brown, gray, black, white tones. You're not going to get a bunch of those other colors because those trace elements were not in that palm wood. Remember, the petrified wood is going to show you what the original wood would have looked like based on the trace elements that were in there. So for these, you're going to have a lot of carbon in here. Carbon is what makes it that black. And remember, carbon is also what is a master healer. Carbon is what you find in your Tibetan quartz that makes it a master healer. So having a whole bunch of black in your petrified wood turns this into a healing stone as well. Then you go ahead and you see the browns and the yellows. That is from iron oxide that is in there. So this is basically carbon and iron that was in there. But look at what you see here. That is a full vein of quartz as well. Look at that. I love these. I hope you guys do too. It's just $24 today. I've never seen a petrified wood sphere for $24. They've always been more expensive. So congratulations. So excited you're able to get some. All right, next I think is one of the rarest stones that we have in the show tonight. You heard me. One of the rarest. And we already saw some rare stones, right? Look at this. Does anybody know what this is? I'll give you guys a second. But does anybody know what this is? Not Super 7. Good try. Not Super 7. Really? Not cool. This is you're close. This isn't Brandenburg amethyst. This is Brandenburg quartz. Have you heard of Brandenburg quartz? It's because it almost never comes out. It's always amethyst. You guys, this is Brandenburg quartz. Look, it's not purple. It's got the smoky, it's got the red, but it doesn't have the purple. It's Brandenburg quartz, you guys. So these are 2 inches. We only have about 2 inches. We only have 12 of them. They're $89 and they should be $189, but no, I have them for just $89 today. Brandenburg quartz is highly prized quartz that is found exclusively in Namibia, near the Brandenburg Massif in the arid Namib Desert. It's formed within 132 to 135 million year old volcanic basalt and granite. These crystals grow in hydrothermal veins. They are globally renowned for their unique color, and they a lot of times will have fluid inclusions in them. I have not looked, so I don't know. I'm not saying yours will. But you guys, these have to go through multi phases of growth to be able to get here. Almost always it is a Brandenburg amethyst because there's so much extra iron in there and aluminum to turn it into that purple color. The fact that it isn't and that is not there is rare. You almost never ever find it. So you guys, if you're getting this today, you're getting a piece of geological history that I didn't think even existed. So congratulations on your Brandenburg quartz. I don't think we'll find this again. I took my piece. I have a piece of it. I couldn't help it. I had to keep one because there's no way I was going to go without keeping one or getting one of these. So congratulations. Look at that. Alrighty. Next is a 1 of 1. Just wait till you see this. We have 2 petrified wood spheres left. 2. If you want one, grab it. $24. This is a 1 of 1. Smoky celestial citrine with mica and clevelandite. It is about 9.5 inches. I think it's a little bit bigger. I don't know. But you guys, 1 of 1. You'll never ever find a piece like this again. It is $499. It should be over $1,000. So if you want a piece of history and something that is a collector piece, look at all of it's celestial. It is skeletal. It is citrine. So remember, citrine is that money magic stone. It is going to attract all of that money manifestation that you could ever possibly want. Then you got golden mica. Golden mica is going to help you with your solar plexus chakra and bring in that manifestation. And then all this right here, let me show you. You see the platted nature of this light blue stone here? That is your Clevelandite. Clevelandite is it always grows in this type of formation. This is from Brazil, Sister Mary Still. You're only going to find this in Brazil. You're not going to find it anywhere else. But it brings iron and manganese in there. And this is all about focusing on positive outcomes. So when you are taking the citrine from here and all of this energy and you're manifesting money, having it with this is making it sure you are going to have a happy and positive outcome. Right? That's insane. And look at, you see right there, that's there's skeletal formations in there as well. I see a little bit of limonite hiding out in the skeletal celestial citrine. Congratulations. Woo woo. I have to pet it. Looks like somebody got it. Congratulations. Alrighty. Next. Hey, Liz.
Yep.
I need that big boy.
Oh, the big boy.
I have big guys. You missed the celestite? This is the celestite obelisk right here. And then we have a few other of the celestite clusters as well. Thank you. Told you I had some big guys today. This is a smoky quartz cluster that is 14 inches across. Full of double terms. Lots of double terms. $6.99. If you want one of the largest clusters of smoky quartz you have ever seen, full of double terms, it's $699. Yeah, put this by your front door and there's nothing coming in that's gonna give you some negative energy. Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at how big is it? It's like 14 inches in every direction. You're not going to be able to get a piece of quartz this size for just $699 ever again. I promise you that. Just think if you had this and like this is where you put your jewelry at the end of the night, right? Oh my gosh. Looks like somebody got it. I'm so excited. Yay, Sister Mary Still. I want to see where you put this. I really do. Thank you. Can I see one of the smaller celestite clusters? They're asking me about it. Here is that small celestite cluster. So you can see what just the pure clusters look like. Alrighty. Right? Those are so beautiful. I love those big beauties. They always make me happy. Alrighty. Where are we going next? One more smoky quartz piece for you. For the celestites range. The small celestite. Do we have small celestites still available?
Yeah.
Okay, so the small celestites were $34. Medium was $44. And large was $54. Alrighty. Last but certainly not least, I have two of some of the largest smoky quartz points I have seen. These were natural points that they just polished up and turned into generators. So this is how the top of that stone would have actually looked growing out of that cluster, right? Big old cluster. So I have two of these. They're both about 6.5 inches. They have a little bit of citrine in them. It wasn't enough citrine that I felt comfortable calling them smoky citrine, but there is a little bit in them, so it will work that way. But I only have two, and they're $499 a piece for some of the largest smoky quartz / citrine generators that I have seen in a long time. This piece here has a full self-healed fracture going across it at the top, and it's got a full self-healed fracture going across there at the bottom. Self-healed fractures are something that in crystal healing we absolutely love and we look for, because what happens is the stone was growing, it broke, and then it fused itself back together. It healed itself back together to turn into one strong piece again. So in crystal healing, when you work with a piece that has a self-healed fracture in it like this, it is bringing in that energy to help you heal the parts of you that have broke. And that could be the break between you and your childhood spirit. That could be the break between you and somebody that you care about. It's going to heal those holes that are weighing on your heart and weighing on your soul. So congratulations to whoever is getting these. I only had the two. Alrighty. Where are we going next? These are fun. Where is it? Oh, Lewis, you have it.
I have it.
Mm-hmm. That Azurite heart.
Oh, this is the cool guy.
The cool guy. He was holding it over there because he liked it. Yeah, the Brandbergs are sold out, guys. I knew you guys were going to love them as much as I did. These are Azurite and Quartz. So this stone only comes in this variation out of Madagascar. And that's what's really cool about it. Each one of these dots is Azurite. The matrix that it's sitting in is not a full quartz, but what's called a quartzite. It's kind of like a hybrid between regular quartz and like an aventurine, if that makes any sense. These are 3.5 to 4 inches. I have about 24 of them, and they're only $22. It's just $22 today for a 4-inch Azurite and quartz heart. And like I said, it's a quartzite matrix, which I think is really cool because it's a hybrid, and you know how I love hybrid stones. But then there's the Azurite. Azurite is a secondary copper carbonate mineral formed when carbon dioxide rich groundwater percolates through subsurface copper ores. Known for its deep azure blue color, it crystallizes in the monoclinic system and is widely used as a copper ore collector stone and a historical pigment. Azurite, also known as the priestess stone, was prized by Cleopatra, who believed it to grant her supernatural powers. And it was also loved and used by the famed clairvoyant Edgar Cayce, who revered this stone. He would work with it to channel visions and in a trance state. When you take that energy of all of that Azurite and you put it into a quartz or quartzite matrix, you're amplifying it. So you're taking the energy of that Azurite and all of those mystical and wonderful beings and just boom, turning it into something that is even more. When you hold this, you're going to, like, for me, as soon as I put my hands on this or it gets close to me, I immediately feel my third eye open. And I kind of have to block a little bit to not get information sent to me, just even at this moment while I'm holding it. That's how powerful this stone is. And I love that it's carved into the heart shape. And look, it's a nice, thick, chunky chunker heart as well. So when it's carved into this heart shape, it is bringing in that essence of love. So as you're working with this, what you're probably going to channel and download is going to be loving, comforting messages, which is so cool. So, oh, good question. So what's different between this and K2? This is the azurite and a quartzite matrix. K2, the matrix of K2 that comes out of Pakistan is a granite matrix. So that's going to be your difference. This is a quartz/quartzite matrix, and K2 is a granite matrix. I hope that helped you. So congratulations for those of you getting these. Alrighty, let's see where we're going. Okay, what? Oh. They weren't talking to me. I thought they were. More rhodochrosite. But this is a hybrid rhodochrosite, which is really, really cool. Inside is that pure bubblegum form that you know as in your rhodochrosite. This whole centerpiece here that is gray is a mixture of sterling silver and galena. And then the outside here is what's known as a brown rhodochrosite. And this is just where it is polished. This is a full stalactite. This is a full rhodochrosite stalactite formation. Yes, this is not about 9 inches. It's the only one we have like this. It's $799. What rhodochrosite is primarily manganese and carbon, adding energies of energetic balance and purification to your spiritual and physical bodies. It heals you from trauma and heartache. It's a stone of compassion, healing, bringing a self-awareness and self-love, kindness, love, and possibility. It's known as the rose stone. What's really cool, as this was growing, you can see the change in the environment as this was building and getting up bigger and bigger and bigger. So there was a lot more of that manganese coming in here, and this was solidifying at a different temperature and a different heat. At this point, there was a huge shift in what was going on during that time. Basically, what happened is the manganese then dropped out from that groundwater table around it. And so what was coming through is going to be a higher concentration of iron. That higher concentration of iron is what turns it into these darker brown red forms of rhodochrosite. Isn't that really cool? So if you would like a piece of history, and again, these pieces are not coming out of the mines anymore. What's out is out. What we have is what we have. This, if you would like this, it's $799, and I need to set it down now because it's heavy. Oh, that one was heavy. My hands are like, oh no. All right, where are we going next? Okay, these are really, really cute. These are a mixture of brown aragonite and calcite that have been carved into these cutie little bowl shapes. So these are 4 inches across. I only have 5 of them, and they're $39, and they are coming with a Palo Santo stick, so you can start using it as soon as it arrives to you. That should be a lot more. You're right, Debbie. That stalactite piece should have had a 1 in front of it, so it would be more like 1,799. So you're right. Aragonite forms when hot water deposits calcium carbonate and then it cools. The brown aragonite promotes peace and calm and reduces stress. It's warm, earthy, and these are gone. You guys are smart. You know what's going on. I wish I had more. Congratulations, guys. Alrighty. Louis, do you see the Rhodochrosite caps?
Which one?
The Rhodo caps? The pink ones?
Is it this one?
No, it's like a cabochon.
Oh,
They're small.
these?
No, they're round and pink. Not there? I'll skip it for now and we can come back to those. No. It's this, but in little cabs. I'm not seeing them. Okay. I'm going to skip that for now. And we'll go to this. This, look at that. Dance for me, baby. These are, I would not put that bowl in the dishwasher. Planet Magic Shop. I wouldn't, simply because I don't know how your dishwasher would work, and I would want to protect my crystals a little bit more than that. I would not put stone stuff in the dishwasher. Even if it was something really, really hard like agate, I'd still be a little bit afraid. So this is flashy, flashy, flashy. This is in our Pheasantite generator. These are 11 to 12 inches. I only have 2 of them, and they're $99 a piece. Our Pheasantite is a stone of manifestation. It's a stone of attraction, and it facilitates the arrival of your desires. So when you are working with this, it is meaning that you already know that what you want is coming to you. It relieves stress and anxiety, and it centers your thoughts and clears your mind. Facilitates creative visualization and redirects actions and productivity. So congratulations. These are gone. I only have the 2. Flash. Congratulations. Next. Okay. So I have 2. We're going to start off with this one. This is not moss agate. It is tree agate. It is similar to a moss agate, but with a little bit of a difference. These are 4 to 4.5. A lot of times this is mistaken for moss agate. A lot of people mistake this for moss agate. It's very commonly done because it looks so similar to a moss agate, but this is a tree agate. These are 4 to 4.5 inches. I have 24 of them, and they're just $19. Tree agate is one of those stones where it's got an opaque background. Moss agate, as you see here, has a translucent chalcedony matrix. Tree agate is going to have an opaque, more quartz-based matrix. That's the difference between your moss agates and your tree agates. Tree agate is all about grounding and stability and keeping you close to Gaia herself. As you can see by the big quartz pieces here, there is quartz in the matrix. You can definitely use this as a centerpiece of a grid. It is known as one of the Druids' stones. It's known to be the stone of the people of the earth, the people of the trees. So it helps you connect with the earthly, the trees and the plants and the earth around you to help you figure out how to navigate through the world in a beautiful and calming way. So again, these are 4 to 5 inches and they're just $19. This is still a stone that is a dendritic stone. So it has that more opaque white quartz matrix, and then the dendrites that are going through it is going to be chlorite. So these are chlorite inclusions, and chlorite is a master healer stone. So this is helping you heal through the energy of nature and the trees themselves. So the smaller ones here, 4 to 4. Don't worry, if you say moss agate or tree agate, as long as it's the $19 ones, we'll capture you. Don't worry about that. The names do get mixed up a lot. Moss agate's larger. It was incorrect on the sheet, Amber.
So, sir, did you talk about the 8-sided one yet, though?
I'm talking about number 82.
Okay, so we haven't got to 83 yet?
No.
Okay. Okay, good, that's fine. Yeah.
It's why I was waiting. No, it's why I was waiting for you guys.
Thank you. Okay. No rush. We love moss agate, please.
I love you, Jazz. You're amazing.
Keep going.
So this is your tree. This is your tree agate.
Oh, it's tree agate? Oh, okay.
Now, moss agate. This is your moss agate. Do you see the difference? Moss agate, these are 7 to 8 inches. These are your 8-sided moss agate generators, 7 to 8 inches. I have about 2 dozen of them, and these are $49 for 7 to 8 inches of solid moss agate. So these moss agate ones come out of India, and it is a dendritic form of agate, just like I was talking about before. But the dendrites in your moss agate, not only are there some chlorite, but in moss agate, you also find the dendrite of hornblende as well, which is something you're not going to find in your tree agates. But you'll also find the chlorite and your manganese and your iron that you would find in your regular moss agates. These help to replace negative thoughts and with positive ones that connect you with your higher self and clear karma. It brings clarity to your hopes and dreams, magnifying your intentions and helping you to achieve what you desire. This is your silver lining stone. So whenever you need to find the silver lining in whatever instance you're in, this is the one that's going to help you with it. It is an agate, so it is quartz based. You can use this as a centerpiece of your grid. This is some of the most high quality pieces of moss agate I have seen in a long time. As you dive deeper in, when you look, do you see all of those inclusions? As you're working with this, you can just look all around and through your stone and find more and more. When you hit it with a light, the light will pass through, as you can see on the edges. If it is too full of the dendrites, it will block the light, but where it's just the agate itself, look at how it lights up. See that? So congratulations on whoever's getting these beautiful moss agate generators. It is 7 to 8 inches. Usually anything that is this size, you're looking at upwards of like $60, $70. So getting it for $49 is a steal of a price. And it's got jersey pocket. You know I love my jersey. Alrighty, where are we going next? My papers want to stick together today. Alrighty. We're almost done. Stick with us. We're getting there. Next, we have... If you have not seen it on the website yet, this is phenomenal. We brought some here for you today. This is the new Maria perfume. Look at that. So this is 5 ml. And it's, if you already got it on the website, don't worry. Here, we just took the regular website discount offer of it for you. So these are now $39. It's just $39 for Maria perfume. Athena has been so excited about this and having it get ramped up, or having us ramp up to being able to bring it to you. She was giddy with joy. She wishes she could be here to talk to you about it herself. This was inspired by Maria Callas, widely regarded as the defining diva of the 20th century. And she inspired this blend and the brave, unapologetic, divine feminine power it invokes. Athena recreated Maria's favorite French perfume by using her nose alone. This superior premium perfume features tuberose absolute, lemon, neroli, 3 kinds of rose, orris root, ylang ylang, clove, and narcissus absolute. And it was crafted with no expense spared, so it could be as opulent and precise as she envisioned. On the skin, Maria opens bright and luminous with the citrus and neroli, then deepens into creamy white florals and velvety rose over a sensual, elegant base that lingers for hours, turns heads, and has people stopping to ask you what you're wearing. This is phenomenal. It smells so good, guys. Like I've been like addicted to smelling it. I accidentally just like stuck it up my nose, and I don't care. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. So I love our little perfumes. I love everything about them. That's so natural. What I do with my perfume, whenever I go to put it on, I always put it in the 5-pointed star. So I anoint myself, do that and bring it across, because every single time I put on any of our perfumes or oils, I use it as an opportunity to call in the elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. The other thing you can do with our perfumes, especially when they're in the roller bottles like this, if you're trying to do any type of work or any type of I like to take it if it's on paper, I write out what it is that I'm working with in the oils, and then so it adds extra to it. You can do that on your skin as well. Write out a mantra for the day as you go, and it helps bring that to life. Oils can be used in so many different ways, on your body, on stuff that you're working with, on your stones. In this little bottle, it's easy to carry around with you. Oh my gosh, this is okay. This has to be one of the best perfumes I've ever smelled in my life. I'm not even joking. It's so good, guys. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. That's all I can really say. It's so amazing. Alrighty, so I have like a couple more things for you. One is Right? It's such an easy way. It's a simple ritual. Write out your mantras with your perfumes on your skin. Put that energy into what you're doing for the day, and it's going to hold it with you. And it's like, depending on what you want to work on, is the different perfume or the different essential oils that you use, and just write it on. And you smell good while you're doing it. Alrighty, next, the notes of it were, where is it? Tuberose Absolute, lemon, neroli, 3 kinds of rose, orris root, ylang ylang, clove, and narcissus Absolute. The noise in the background is some weird station that they put on. Don't know. It's music. Alrighty.
It's my jam, man.
It's your jam.
The DJ's fire.
They said it sounds like a siren or a kazoo.
Can't you tell it's the vibe we're going for tonight? Zoo vibes?
This is our brass incense burner, and it's going to come with our Phoenix incense cones. So one thing that's really cool about this is it's solid brass, so it's easy to burn in, and it's easy to take care of, because you can just easily go in and wipe this out, clean it up, ready to go if you wanted to change. Then you get the Phoenix incense cones, which is all about helping you rise up out of the ashes into your divine self. You get the duo of the burner that's 4 inches plus the cones for just $14. $14, and that's it. What's beautiful about this is when you light the incense cone that is in here, and the smoke comes out, it comes out of all of these different areas, and it just looks beautiful. So if you want the Phoenix cones and the brass incense burner duo, it's just $14. Brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. It's believed to help eliminate toxins in the body and boost courage and confidence. It can assist you with being more assertive. Brass helps you bring out the good in people and promotes inner truth. So congratulations on whoever's getting these. It's a wonderful little duo. You almost never find solid brass burners like this, and especially not for under 15 bucks. And to have it come with the cones, this is a great deal today. So I just realized there's something I did not put in this sale. And I know some of you come just for it. Amber, I think you know what it is.
Oh boy.
The Robin Surprise.
My girl.
And I have a little twist for you guys today. I know you guys love them. I love making them. And we're doing it a little different today. You know how normally they're $99? Doing something else. I'm doing surprise grids for you guys again. I'm going to hand make and custom make surprise grids for each and every one of you. If you want it, all you got to say is sold Robin Surprise Grid, $49. So if you want me to custom make a grid for you from the energies that I am feeling, and it'll come with a grid plate, a centerpiece, the different stones, and I write out each and everything that needs to go in there, or that goes in there for you guys. All you have to say is sold Robin's Surprise Grid, $49. I have so much fun making them for you guys. Yay! I love making grids. Grids have been a passion of mine since I was really little. I was that kid that was at the beach finding stones and stuff around to make grids just there on the sand, because I was drawn to doing it.
Is there a cap for the grids?
Yeah, I can only do about 25 or else I will not get through all of them. So we have 25 of them and that is it. So, but what I do is as I'm going through with these, I sit with it. I figure out who you are and I connect back and I ask my ancestors to guide me as I am building the grid for you to make it, to try to align with what it is you're working on at the moment. So congratulations for those of you guys that would like a grid. I am excited to make them for you. So yeah, after that, is there anything from this sale that you guys would like me to show you again? Before we move into the next thing, can you guys, if there's anything you want to see, I will be more than happy to show it to you again right now in the last couple of minutes that we have. I'm so glad you guys have liked them that have gotten one of my grids before. I'm so excited. Let's see. Ooh, we still have some of those natural etched amethyst pieces that are amazing that I showed you at the beginning. This, do you see? It's a purple point.
Purple.
It's number 13.
Yes. So we still have some of these available. This is that natural etched amethyst point that I found, and I just knew you guys needed to have some. So this was fully grown piece of amethyst that then went under severe hydrothermal etching. And these amethyst pieces are $24. Normally to have something like this where you with all of this etching on it, you're looking well over 40. I'm so glad you love the grids. Look at that. Look at all of that hydrothermal etched. Goodness. So acidic hot water went over this after it was formed and ate away the crystal. But when it eats away the crystal like this, it leaves behind basically the braille of Gaia for the story she wants to tell you. It deposits little other minerals in there, and you will never know exactly what it is unless you test your exact piece. But look at that. Oh, this is pure source energy right here. I don't think you can be any closer connected to pure source energy than working with a piece like this. What else do we have? We still have some of those lepidolite generators out of Madagascar. I can't believe we still have some of these. I can't reach. My arms aren't long enough. Thank you. Yes, those amethyst points are from Brazil, Sister Mary Stills. This is that Madagascar lepidolite generator. So it has all of that wonderful lepidolite in there, smoky quartz, and this one I found some pink tourmaline in as well. This is a full, look at that. This was self-healed. This going around it is a self-healed fracture. So the stone broke again and then fused itself back together to hold itself strong. So these were, let me find it. These are number 36, and these were just $69. $69 for 7 to 8 inch lepidolite and smoky quartz generators. Remember, lepidolite is that stone that Native Americans used for a long time to help with their anxiety and their stress. That you take it and just because it is mica, and even down here what's rough, you can sometimes get, see, I got a little bit of the sparkle just by rubbing the natural side. And it's lithium. It's going to bring you that peace that you need. It's going to help get you centered. The smoky quartz is transmuting all that negative energy. So just having this in your home is going to absorb the negative and give you that positive. Are there any fossil agate rings left? Yes. If you would like the fossilized agate rings, we still have some. They were... No, those are the unikites. I'm just trying to find the price. Those were...
It was the ring. It was $49.
Oh yeah, $49 for those fossilized coral rings. Those are these ones right here. The lepidolite and smoky quartz generator will help you with sleep. That is a quartz-bearing stone that I do recommend keeping in the bedroom because it will aid in a restful sleep and positive dreams. Yes, we do have the unakite rings left as well. Those unakite rings, I believe, were $49. I'm looking for them to verify. The unikites. Oh, 44.
Yeah, 44.
44. Sorry, I tried to tell you a higher price. They're 44. So if you would like a unakite ring, we have some of those left as well, Sister Mary Stills. All right. With that, I think it's time for us to go to our final giveaway of the evening. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is the final giveaway. For those of you that have stayed with us the whole time, here's your chance. You are going to get, let's see if I can see the size, a 4.5 inch. Yes, EA, the leftover items will get posted in the group. Oh, you want to see the unakite ring really quick? Can you pass me the unikites? Oh, no, that's the labradorite. The unakite, the ones you were just trying to hand me. The rings. Here are the unakite rings.
How much are they?
These are 44. They are adjustable and open in the back. They're asking if there are any more kunzite pendants left.
Yes.
Yes, we do have kunzite pendants left. And they were...
They were 44.
44 as well. So if you'd like that kunzite pendant, it was 44. Are we good? Any more questions? Any more? Do we have any? I'll be more than happy to look it up for you, and with the help of my wonderful team here. If not, we'll go to the giveaway. Our last giveaway for the evening. You know my love for malachite. So we're giving away a 4.5 inch malachite sphere that comes on the wooden tripod stand. EA, this is the etched kunzite pendant. Super, super, super high quality, crystal clear that you can see straight through. If you want to have a chance for this sphere, all you have to say is, OMG, yes, yes, yes. I need this anything, and I will take a look to see what I can find for you. While you guys are putting in, I just want to let you guys know, if you made a purchase today, please you will be receiving an invoice tomorrow. Once you get that invoice, please, please, please go ahead and pay it within 24 hours if you can, 48 max. So that way we'll be able to start shipping out all of your lovely goodies. Again, if you're new here, welcome. Please just make sure you go over to sagegoddess.com and link up your YouTube username, your YouTube handle here, and make sure it's added to your Sage Goddess account. So that way we'll be able to find you and get you your invoice. So other than that, let me see where this is going. Okay, I've seen this name now a few times, and every single time I just keep screaming at me. Cosmic Love 36. This is for you. I hope you enjoy. And I'm so happy this is going to a good home. Now I'm setting it down because it was heavy. So thank you all so much for coming today. It was a pleasure. I had so much fun hanging out with you guys. And yeah, again, please make sure that your YouTube handle is linked up to the account. You will receive that invoice. Please pay it so we can get that going. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Remember that coming up this weekend, I think we have some stuff going on. Let me just tell you really quick. No. Oh, if you are part of Gemology and you're in the facilitator program, you have class this Sunday. Have fun with Athena. I know you guys will. It's a great class. And then after that, on Monday, if you're a part of our insider group, we are having a rogue show going live around 2. So we'll be going live sometime between 2 and 2:30 on our Facebook insider group. If you have not been a part of our insider group before, come join us. We have lots of fun and great deals. And then after that, we have our full moon in Capricorn on Monday, and Athena will be leading that ceremony for you. Thank you all so much. I hope to see you next week, and I hope to see you in class on Sunday if you are a part of it. If you want to be, go ahead and look for our gemology classes, and you'll be able to learn so much about stones. Have fun. I will see you all later. I love you all. Bye now.